Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a show called House of the Dragons. This show has invaded my nightmares, my dreams, my aspirations, my goals. So I just wanted to talk with y'all about it because none of my friends are watching it. I need somebody to talk to about it. So this is going to be kind of like an open thing. I want to hear all y'all's opinions and stuff about all the stuff that goes on in House of the Dragons. So we're gonna be talking about that. A little bit of spoilers. I'm not gonna go like through the whole season, like episode by episode, or anything like that. But I'm probably gonna talk about events surrounding the characters. So that might be a little bit of spoilers, but you can still watch it and get the full effect, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we're gonna start with King Viserys, right? Okay, King Viserys. He's Rhaenyra's dad. He's Aegon, Aemon, Helaena. There's another brother, but he's not in the show yet. He's Daemon's brother, right? King Viserys. Was he a good king? He was a little complacent to me, you know. All of this, everything that happens in House of Dragons to me, partially is his fault, okay? One, okay, you put your daughter as the heir, right? Okay, you breaking tradition. You already know it's gonna be a thing. I feel like he affirmed her in certain areas, but then like, I don't know, like the way Alicent moved and was talking, like, you know, when Rhaenyra brought up her son and Helaena, Alicent's daughter, getting married, right? And she was like, oh, you know, over my dead body, basically. If I was king, if I was Viserys, I would say, okay, girl, we can arrange that. Cause who are you? Like, you the queen, all that, but I'm the king. Like, what's going on? Like, he never really puffed his chest up until like, unless it was like to the extreme, like people losing eyes and stuff. So it was like, and then also like his judgment on like the Aemon Luke situation was stupid. The boy lost an eye. How do you think we in the medieval time? How do you think that they're just gonna kiss and make up and that's gonna help? And you know who their mama is. You know who their mama is, and you know that she already don't like them boys. She already don't like your daughter. At least like punish him a little bit. Like, hey, you're gonna go off to, I don't know, the north to train and shit for a couple years and you can't come back until then, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, I'm taking this much money from your house or something, not house, but like family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something other than, hey, we're just gonna leave this here and I'm gonna turn around like none of this ever happened, okay? We are a happy family. Like, he tried to make everybody a happy family, and it's like, bro, I need you to wake up. It's not gonna happen. Okay, it's just simply not gonna happen. I'm sorry about it, okay? It's just simply not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, I'm sorry. The next character I wanna talk about, I guess I'm gonna do the fathers. Sir Otto. I'm not gonna say too much on him. Don't like him. The way he used his daughter as a pawn, weird. And then the way he like also like manipulated her daughter to actually think in her head that Rhaenyra was gonna kill her and her kids. Like, girl, that's your best friend. In the show, that's your best friend. You know her temperament. She already tried to make peace with you. Like, okay, so I understand as a young girl first getting pregnant and stuff, you might be worried. But once you see, like, even though that Rhaenyra isn't close with y'all, her even being like, hey, I want to marry my son to your daughter, she give you some signal of she's not going to kill my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? And also it's like, in Westeros, it's a bad thing to kill your family members. So it's like, you know, being a kinslayer is not a good thing. So it's like, hello, why would she want to do that? Why would she already have to fight to affirm her right because she's a woman? Then she'd already handicapped herself with her decisions, kind of. And why would she then kill y'all to make it look worse? Why would she do that? I need you to, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally, okay, I understand how that motive of like, oh, they might kill my kids is a thing. But look at Rhaenyra. Look at her. You think she gonna kill kids? Alicent, be for real. You know what I'm saying? But so I didn't like how Otto instilled that into her head. And then don't know. I don't. When he tried to say that Rhaenyra and Aegon should get married, that's when I was just like, bro, I don't like you. I don't like you. So that's all I got for Otto, right? So let's get into Daemon. Daemon, I don't really got too much to say about Daemon. Listen, all I'm gonna say is I'm a girl who grew up watching Vampire Diaries when it was currently airing. And my favorite character on there, one of my favorite characters is Klaus Mikaelson. So for the people who know, you already know. Like for us people who already, that's a character I like. It's just what I like a gray character. I like a gray character who leans a little bit toward the darker side of gray. I like that, all right? What I didn't like was that they like cut out a lot of his like affectionate scenes. I didn't like that. I would love to see him comforting his daughter, being there for Rhaenyra, like. But we win some, we lose some, right? Okay, so Daemon, okay, Rhaenyra. Let's get into hot girl Rhaenyra. Let's get into hot girl Rhaenyra, right? Okay. My girl is a hot girl. She's a city girl. You can tell me nothing. My girl had her husband and her side dude both seeing the baby, holding the baby. I was like, so this is how y'all doing? So this is how y'all go out here? Oh, okay. That's how y'all do it, okay? Like, girl. But my thing was, okay, after the first son, like, kind of how Alicent said, the first son was a mistake, right? It's a mistake. Not he's a mistake, but like, getting pregnant by your side dude and having his baby, that's a mistake, right? Okay. You saw how strong that man's genes were. Pun intended. You saw how strong them genes were. And then you decide to produce 2 more? And you thought no one was going... Like, don't piss me off. You see what Laenor look like. You see what Laena and Daemon's kids look like. And you thought, no, okay, like if you had the first one, it was like, oh, okay, that's a little antsy. But then the other one's kind of like, you got another baby daddy. Like you could have still been in love with Harwin. You could still boop with him, but not had his baby because his genes are too strong. After that hot eye burnt you that first time, you should have stopped. But she went ahead and put a pillow on there and sleeping on it. Like, girl. So that wasn't smart. But there's some discourse about like, oh, like some people are like saying that the only reason that the Hightowers are upset and like want to usurp Rhaenyra is because she had bastard kids. But I feel like even if she had Laenor's kids, she's a woman in Westeros trying to take the throne. First to ever try. Like, not first to ever try, but first to ever like actually like she's gonna take the throne. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna do that regardless. They're gonna do that regardless. Their mind was already made up. Like before she even had kids, before she even married Laenor, they were already talking about, okay, well, she's not gonna be on that too long. So what made y'all think that they were, oh, if she had Laenor's kids, everything would be fine? No. Did she help the situation? No. She made the situation way worse and gave them a legitimate reason. Like, don't get nobody, if you know somebody is trying to catch you like messing up, don't give them a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give them an easy pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be on the straight and narrow. She went on the straight and narrow. That's on her. They hear, love them, whatever, right? So I don't really like that type of discourse because I don't know. I feel like they would have still tried to usurp the throne even if she had Laenor's kids. But that didn't make it no better. And then, well, I liked how like in episode 10, it shows like she was actually thinking of the people and being like, well, let me gather my people together before I even think about going into war, because I'm not finna like just go into war guns blazing and then make all these people die and I'm not even gonna win anyway, right? And I feel like if what happened at the end of episode 10 didn't happen, you never know. Like she probably could have just been like, okay, you know what? I relinquish my right to the throne. You got it, you good. You never know. And we will never know. We'll never know. Because it's gonna go down, so we'll never know, okay? Next character, I guess I'll go to Sir Krispy Kreme, Sir Christian Cole. I don't like him. I like Otto. I like Otto Hightower more than I like Sir Christian. He needs to let it go. He needs to let it go. It's been how many years? Let it go. Okay? You just take your L and move on like everybody else. Like, please. I don't like Sir Christian, so we're gonna move on. The next one, Sir Lares Strong is a weirdo. It's a weirdo. He's, and not just because of the fetish, like just the way he is with Alicent is weird and it's unsettling. So, and then it's like, you kill your people. And that's another thing. Like, we'll get to Alicent. You kill your people. And it's like, it's just weird. Just because she suggested like getting rid of them. Not even suggested, like she was just talking around the subject of that. Like, okay, girl. He's intense. Okay. So, Mr. Lares, Lord Corlys, I love him. He did good. He is kind of wrapped up in like the whole power hungry thing. Like, I feel like if you just married your kids off to normal people, they'd be alive in here. So, you know, he has his faults. I love him and Rhaenys relationship. I love Rhaenys, you know. I feel like she should have, well, I understand why she didn't say Dracarys. I understand why. But she should have still said it. So I like those two. I hope they get a little more screen time. I hope Baela and Rhaena get more screen time. I want Jace to, you know, I like Jace. You know, he's getting more screen time. He's talking more. I feel like he's an upstanding prince. He's an heir to the throne that I can get behind for real. You know what I'm saying? Luke, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Aegon, trash, but I like young Aegon. Young Aegon was funny. New Aegon, we gonna see. He got a lot going on. So, Aemon, I like Aemon's character. The actor looks real cool. He looks like an anime villain. I like him. But I feel like I need to see more of him. You know, I feel like everybody loves Aemon. And I understand a little bit, but I don't understand to the extent of like, they're like, he's the best character. Like, he needs a little more lines. He needs a little more dialogue for me to get behind on that. You know what I'm saying? I like him. He need a little more dialogue. Okay. Helaena, I don't like bugs. She's cool though. You know, she's cool. I love her. Protect Helaena at all costs. I love Helaena. Don't like them bugs, but okay. And also I like, you know, how she's like, I like her prophecies and stuff. Like, I like how they add that element to the show. Yes. Keep it coming. So, I guess we talk about Queen Alicent. Let's talk about Alicent. I know by this video, you know, by my makeup, you might think that I'm, you know, Team Green. I am not Team Green. I'm not Team Green. I'm Team Black. But I'm not gonna spoil nothing. But I'm Team Black. I'm Team Black, but I'm a Green sympathizer at the same time a little bit, right? Because I understand Alicent. I feel like her character is very interesting and very complex, and I really like how the actress is like kind of playing her and stuff. Like when I heard her interview and she was talking about how like Alicent is basically like a strong like Christian woman, I was like, ooh, yes, I see it. I know her. We all know her. You know, if you're from a Christian family, we all know Alicent, okay? And that's why I like to read her rights. Okay, because she's a hypocrite. Alicent is a hypocrite. If you look up hypocrite, you will see Alicent. Alicent has her right there, okay? Because one, she's talking about some honor and decency. Okay, we get it, honor and decency, right? But look who you align with. Unhonorable knight, a kinslayer, and a hitman, basically. Yo, daddy who likes to spy, which I don't know, she has such a blind spot for her daddy sometimes. It's like, you know yes, some of the reason he got fired was like kind of bogus because she did sleep with somebody. It just wasn't Damon. But you know your daddy's manipulative. You know your daddy wants Aegon on the throne. So how could he ever give Viserys good counsel about Rhaenyra? Tell me that. So like her being like, oh, he's the most like unbiased and he'll give my dad good counsel, whatever, girl, whatever. She like that's a delusion that I don't live in. Okay. 1, 2, look at your so honor and decency. So we're going to put a assaulter on the throne. But I mean, and look, I know, don't do it by modern standards. But even she was disgusted with him for that. And you still like when I kind of decided like on whose side I was really gonna like try and like lean on, it was that episode. It was the Green Council episode, honestly, because just like how the twin soldiers like saw how Aegon beat and all that kind of stuff, like I don't think Aegon is gonna be a good king. Like I don't think he's gonna be a good king. Like come on, like I'm sorry. For me to think you're gonna be a good king, you gotta have some type of morals about yourself, some type of standard about yourself. And then we see Aegon. So I don't know how people like love his character and like really get behind him just yet. Season 2 will have to give me a little something more. They'll have to give me a little something more for him because I'm not seeing it. I'm not with it. Especially because like you see him and then you see Rhaenyra episode 10. I trust Rhaenyra, okay? I trust Rhaenyra. I'm her lawyer. I'm going down for her. Let me tell you something. Any times that happened from Team Black was justified because Rhaenyra tried. She tried to marry Jace to Helena. No. Okay. That would have solved everything. And that's another thing with Alicent. The honorable thing, the decent thing for the realm would have been marrying, joining y'all's part of the houses. That would have been the decent thing for the realm. But y'all want to keep pressing the issue. Y'all mad about some bastard kids that only y'all are mad about. Laenor ain't mad. Corlys ain't mad. Viserys ain't studying it. Why are you upset? Like, okay, I understand it's treason, right? But people, like, let's not act like all these people are upright and righteous people. Like, don't piss me off. Let's not act like folks ain't ever hid nothing for the royal family before. Y'all just don't want to do it for her because she's a legitimate heir for the throne, so she's a threat. That's why you don't want to do it. And then once again, if Laenor is saying, mind your business, he's my son. If Corlys is saying, mind your business, that's my grandson. If Viserys is saying, mind your business, or you lose a tongue, maybe stop pressing the issue. And then it's like, okay, you press the issue and then you're inbreeding this hate into your kids. Because like Aegon at first, he was like, bro, he wasn't even thinking about, oh, Rhaenyra's my enemy. I'm going to take the throne. I'm going to have to kill her. He wouldn't even think of that. His mama put that in his head. And she put that in Aemon's head. And I guess she put it in Helena's head, but Helena probably wouldn't listen. I wouldn't either, child, because your mama just lost in the wind, okay? Love her down. Love Alicent down. Lost in the wind, right? I got this green makeup on because I like the color green. Especially their color green. I really like that color green. Okay. So that's why I got this on. But I don't like Alicent, but I like her. You know what I'm saying? She's a likable villain. I think that's why I like her. If you were a good villain, even if I hate you, like even if I hate Sir Otto Hightower, he's a good villain. I just don't like him because like of the other stuff, but still. But see, Alicent, she did cover up for her son. But like a woman in that society, because she's also working in her framework of society, but it's still bad. But it's like, so she's conflicted. I'm conflicted about her and for her. I just really wish that, you know, I wish that the House of the Dragons, I wish that that era ended at episode 8 when they were at that nice family gathering. Like, if Viserys got his family together and said, y'all not gonna do this, these boys gonna be raised right. Because also Viserys also didn't check Sir Christian when he saw he was picking favorites. His old doped up self with all that milk of the poppy or whatever, child. You don't even see this man picking favorites. Like, couldn't have been my family. Cause I'm calling stuff out. Couldn't have been my family. I'm calling stuff out. You kidding me? Like, but yeah. Also, I want to say, the way Viserys treats Alicent and her kids. I forgot to say this with Viserys. I was gonna bring up with Alicent. Is horrible. She's a married single mother. And now I don't wish that on nobody, okay? I don't wish that on nobody, girl. First off, Viserys would have been dead. Let Viserys call me Emma. Let him call me the wrong name. He would have been dead. He would have been overdosed on that milk of the poppy. Mess around with me. What are you talking about? Like, he's played her several times. And it's like, I get conflicted because I like the actor Paddy Considine, and that makes me like Viserys. But like, even when he was like, oh, Rhaenyra, my only child, like, either you have dementia or you being trifling. Because for how many years have it just been Alice and her kids with you? Like, so yeah, that was trifling. Definitely trifling. And I understand Alice's frustration, especially about the Aemon thing. Because, I mean, I wouldn't try and take a child's eye. That's when I was like, girl, please. Like, it's a kid, girl. Calm down. Like, but something would have had to happen. I wouldn't have tried to stab nobody or take nobody's eye out. I'm not trying to gouge no eyes out. But something definitely would have had happen. Somebody's getting grounded. Somebody's getting some penalties around here, okay? Because ain't no way you think you're going to do that to my kid. So I understand her there. So, I get conflicted. Low-key, I say I'm Team Black. I'm Team Black leaning. I'm in the middle. I'm here for the people. I'm here for the small folks, okay? Because either way it go, y'all are messing up the small folks' lives. Small folk, first off, as small folk, King's Landing gets touched too many times. Bad stuff happens there too many times for me to still live there. That's one. Me, I would have been moved. I would have been relocated. Because the dragon ain't stepping on me. I'm not getting hit with a bomb of wildfire from Game of Thrones. It's not happening to me because I'm going to move. Because that's one capital that gets touched a lot. Okay, they be a lot. Okay, so I had to move. But yeah, like, the whole gist of the show is showing you the downfall and like what can lead to, like, like how you're in history, you have peaceful nations, you have peaceful eras, and then like all of a sudden people wonder why did war break out? It be these small things. It be these little fights and feuds and that would take down a whole lineage, a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. And I find it very interesting, okay? And I'm going to be here for season 2, okay? If you want me to get more in depth or talk about each episode or something like that, I can definitely do it. I can talk about House of Dragons a lot. I can talk about the Song of Ice and Fire, the whole universe. I can talk about that a lot because I find it very interesting. So, just let me know. Let's have a conversation. I want to talk to y'all about this show. Like, so yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.